Now, this is interesting. Shrinking planets could explain mystery of universe's missing worlds. So there's been a breakthrough in the case of the missing planets. While planet hunting missions have discovered thousands of worlds orbiting distant stars, there's a severe scarcity of exoplanets that measure between 1.5 and 2 times Earth's radius. That's the middle ground between rocky super-Earths and larger gas-shrouded planets called mini-Neptunes. Since discovering this radius gap in 2017, scientists have been sleuthing not only why there are so few mid-sized heavenly bodies. So the new clue arose from a fresh way of looking at the data. What do you know? We had the data all along. Yeah. A team of researchers led by the Flatiron Institute's Trevor David investigated whether the radius gap changes as planets age. They divvied up exoplanets into 2 groups, young and old, and reassessed the gap. The least common planet radii from the younger set were smaller on average than the least common ones from the older set they found. While the scarcest size for younger planets was about 1.6 times Earth's radius, it's about 1.8 times Earth's radius as older ages. So the implication the researchers propose is that some mini-Neptunes shrink drastically over billions of years as their atmospheres leak away, leaving behind only a solid core. By losing their gas, the mini-Neptunes jump. Anyway, you get the point here. Interesting that this stuff actually is the case of the shrinking planets, right? Losing mass as the atmosphere kind of leaks into oops, that's not what you want. Leaks into space. And so the overall mass and gravity signature and everything of these planets actually shrinks over time. Well, what's up, guys? Let's see. Axel says, through empirical observation of my dog, it's not true for him. I agree too. My dogs, they passed away unfortunately this past year, but I don't think they did as well. When they do the little circle before they poo, it was different directions. It was never like always the same. So anyway, magnetic fields, what can you do? Let's see, what else do we got? So what's up in the chats? We got Matt says magnetic fields exist. This is science, not the woo. What kind of woo? Helen says, are governments in other countries releasing anything similar, official UFO sightings? I think that I haven't seen any that actually have confirmed like the authenticity of UFOs. So that's a good question. I know recently some of the United Kingdom stuff, that Nick Pope guy, he's always running around trying to say that the UK government has said that they exist, but I'm not so sure about that. I haven't seen any official press releases or anything like that. It's mostly a US thing, isn't it? Which is odd, interesting, weird. Let's see what else. I was kind of checking the chat. Okay, cool. So so interestingly, as these planets age, they shrink, and so that's where they're missing some of these the planets that are kind of in between the rocky super Earth and these mini Neptune type planets. So yeah, cool stuff.